checking my reflection, thinking certain memories would never fade. Every path was paved, never faced a fork in the road, but only on my dinner plate. Now the kid has changed, aging on my body, shed the skin away, but my spirit stayed. A timeless space it seems, perpetual state of radiant leaves, not ready to leave. They're beckoning to me from up in the trees, but wisdom I can never reach. But there is one eternal verity, that life can be painful, and every teardrop is a memory. And I've got a lake full, like a stream puts liquid in motion. I'm filled with emotion that's overflowing, but my legacy is fishing for hope in the river and grows with pollution from erosion. And I know it's making people sick with the notion that if you don't grow up you'll decompose. But when the lilies and clovers will whisper come over, I'll go back to visit and listen much closer. Can you hear me from under here? It's the mirage of your yesteryear, shipwrecked and left in despair, like a horrific myth that doesn't even feel real. The flotsam and jetsam might ask you a question, and when you contend them you'll lose some, you'll win some. But that's the nature of what water's about. You need a lot to live, but too much you might drown. Birds fly around the world, fluttering gems like diamonds and pearls. We can't understand them when they chirp, but what if they were telling us the meaning of the universe? Earth has inexplicable features, the shape of the trees and the scent of the cedar. I got the sense you need to be a believer, but only pay attention to digital creatures. I need to leave, as selfish as it seems, like a corlet in my sheet, simply cower in defeat. Or I'd find the willpower and the valor just to power off the screen. Left behind the toys and the widgets, but then I heard a voice in the distance, and if I just let it swim with the fishes that have as many faces as my Nintendo DS's. Can you hear me from under here? It's the mirage of your yesteryear, shipwrecked and left in despair, like a horrific myth that doesn't even feel real. Flotsam and jetsam might ask you a question, and when you contend them you'll lose some, you'll win some. But that's the nature of what water's about. You need a lot to live, but too much you might drown.
I really like Mat4yo and how they transfer his name to Remake, and I think I'm gonna pick him for my Pearl starter. In time, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna pick Fluff. Also, Chimchar, he's an all-time favorite. Everybody likes him. He's a little monkey dude. Everybody wants him as a starter.
We were just getting started then. I was 10, no shortage of awesome friends, and every broken piece of my heart to mend. These fragile fragments are part of my early state of consciousness. The sanctuary sacred, I promise I'll be its guardian. No darkness could ever fall in it, and no culprit could ever pickpocket it. There's a message in a bottle, and I gotta rescue it or it's lost again. Even if I gotta bargain with the Loch and this monster of hell to spare me extra oxygen, I'm coming, kid, I'm diving in. Just hold on a bit. If only you could see the knowledge you were garner over time, you'd never call it quits. You will see a future where you supersede your lucid dreams by 2 or 3 obtuse degrees with newly gleaned acuity, and you will be the glue that keeps these dueling beasts in unity. And you help me to thwart the distortion. I've cut through the noise that lay dormant. Turn back, I can never transform into the person I was before this. So my last resort is to learn what each season has to bring, and when I leave it'll be bittersweet, like how the summer solstice signals off spring. When I hear the pitter-patter of the rain, every drip it brings me back to better days. Sitting by the lake, checking my reflection, thinking certain memories would never fade. Every path was paved, never faced a fork in the road, but only on my dinner plate. Now the kid has changed.